What is up, YouTube? That's here, bringing you guys another episode of In It Twinge, and this time we're going to be using a brand new team in the VGC 2017 format. We are going to be using Mimikyu and Pikachu in the same team. This is going to be pretty fun. We're going to run on the items here. We're going to have the Fairy Z on the Mimikyu, the Light Ball on the Pikachu, the Groundium Z on the Garchomp, Citrus Berry on our Oranguru, the Mago Berry on our Snorlax, and the Focus Sash on the Tapu Koko. So, for those of you that don't really know what this team can do, this is somewhat of a telepathy instruct Oranguru team that can also kind of dabble with Trick Room. It has Mimilax for Trick Room, it has Oranguru for Trick Room, and it just has a ton of synergy with a bunch of hard-hitting AoE moves. Pikachu is going to be using that Discharge, Koko is going to be using the Discharge, Garchomp has the Earthquake, and also we're going to be using a Belly Drum Snorlax with Rock Slide and Earthquake. So it is a super cool team to play. I mean, we're also going to be using like a Psych Up Mimikyu. This team has so many little shenanigans that can come and win games, and it's just going to be a lot of fun to play, I think. I haven't played any games with it yet, but I just got done building it, so hopefully we can win some games. We're going to hop into some right now. Wish me luck. Here we go. Alright, so our first round's gonna be going up against Nate. He has Kartana, Garchomp, Braviary, Koko. No, it's an Electivire! How am I supposed to use all my cool Discharge shenanigans with Electivire and a Porygon Z? So I'm actually thinking that's probably a Scarf Porygon Z. It could also be a Z move. I kind of think I still want to bring Pikachu just for the fake out. But let's say I were to go with Oranguru. How does he actually break it? I guess he could go with like a Groundium Z Garchomp. He can go like Discharge or Dazzling with Koko and then Groundium Z into my Mimikyu slot. That would kind of suck, but I don't think it would be the end of the world. I think I'm gonna Mimilax him. I think that's definitely the play. Yeah, let's try it. Let's go Mimilax here. Oranguru could still technically work as well. I can go like Oranguru Garchomp. That totally works. But I don't know if that's what I want to necessarily do. I could also go Pikachu Oranguru, but the Electivire really makes me not want to do that. We are going to bring our Garchomp here. I still think Garchomp's good. So we're going to bring Garchomp, and then I should probably bring my Koko. But I'll bring Oranguru as the last one, just in case he like blows his load on Mimikyu. I want a second setter. Okay, he's also not locked in yet. Man, it's weird bringing Mimikyu and Oranguru. That's like the really weird part. But I think we should be fine here. Barring weird air balloons, I think we should be good. Because remember, we're going to be using a ton of Earthquakes this game. And there is a Braviary over there, but I think we should be fine. I think this guy's a pretty cool team. Electivire is one of my favorite Pokemon to see competitively. I was a huge fan of it back in Gen 4, so being able to fight one again after all this time is a little bit refreshing. I kind of wish it was a Marowak, because Marowak is a lot easier to deal with, but we're leading with the standard Mimilax here. He's going Porygon Z Kartana. So I'm thinking, how does he deal with this Mimikyu? I mean, he might be able to nuke my Lax, but then what? You know, what does he get out of it? So let's see. We're gonna go for the Trick Room, right? We might as well just go for it, and we might as well Belly Drum. Like, what is he actually gonna be able to do? He can nuke one of our Mons, but if either of these get up, we probably win. So let's try for the Belly Drum in the Trick Room and hope that he actually can't do anything about it. Maybe a Fighting Him Z. Okay, he has Smart Strike, so it looks like it might be Scarftana. I mean, Kartana's just regularly faster than Mimikyu, but even if he has like Shadow Ball on that Porygon, I think I'm fine. He's going for a Z move here, so he's probably going for either the like Hyper Beam boost into the Snorlax, which is not enough, or he's going for the conversion. Now let's see what he gets. So he's going for the Breakneck Blitz. I don't think boosting that off Hyper Beam actually KOs my Lax, but like even if it does, I still almost want to say I'm in a good position. So he's hitting the Lax, and it is not enough. So we are going to be able to get our Belly Drum off. This is amazing. We get the juiciest Belly Drum. And now we're off to the races. It is now time to go. So we have Mimikyu and Lax. We get our Trick Room up. I'm wondering if there's a sash onto that Kartana. I'm going to probably just recycle this turn and go for the juiciest Psych Up onto my own Snorlax. I don't know if I told you guys, this is a Psych Up Mimikyu, so I'm going to Psych Up onto my Snorlax, and I'm going to be using Recycle. I should probably just be attacking here, but I think I'm going to go for the Recycle. Let's try it. Hopefully it works. I really don't know what he's going to be doing. He might be protecting. There's the protect. See, usually the turn after a Trick Room, they want to protect for a couple turns. So I'm going to use this last turn to, like, you know, guarantee that I get what I want. So I get my berry back. That's exactly what I want to get back. And, yeah, those are things that I take. So Snorlax is going to be nice and healthy now. And going for the Psych Up with Mimikyu. Remember, this is going to copy the stat boost that Snorlax got. So, like, I have 2 Pokemon sitting at +4. And look at, oh, this is so good. Alright, so I'm probably just going to have to recycle again. I do not know what that Kartana is going to do. But I kind of want it gone. I think I might go for a Z move onto the Kartana. I think I can KO it at +6. I'll do it. I'll go for the player from the Kartana. I think it's Scarfed. I really think that it's Scarfed. So we're going to hit the Kartana with our Twinkle Tackle. And we're just going to recycle again. I don't have to, like, force this issue at all, I don't think. So we'll see if we can KO the Kartana. If we lose our Snorlax, I really don't think it's the end of the world, because Mimikyu is enough of a hard carry. We have 2 things with Belludrum on the board right now, so we have the damage ready to be dealt to our opponent. They're just waiting to get hit. Ooh, Kartana's switching. Braviary is about to get bopped. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad that we took out Braviary, because that means we can just use just Earthquake from here and just run these guys over. And we get our Mago Berry back. And I'm thinking the Porygon Z might go for some sort of Hyper Beam, but I don't think it's enough considering, unless he crits. A crit would definitely take me out. But remember, we are going for the Twinkle Tackle Mimikyu. I don't know if I really like this item on the Mimikyu. Is that a DC? Really? Right when I'm about to style on these people, they DC on me. But we take those. This game was definitely over. There's no way that our opponent was going to come back from this. Remember, we still had a second setter in Oranguru. Our opponent blew their load. They already did everything they could have done. We just have to wait for the Z move animation before we hop into another game. But while we're sitting here, I might as well just talk about this. I have Oranguru and Garchomp in the back. Oh, is that a Sash Braviary? Dude, that's actually kind of cool, but it's not good enough. It's going for a Dark Pulse on the Mimikyu. Yeah, that's not good enough, my guy, and he is going to get the DC. So, we're going to hop into another game, because I don't think that one really counted, but it's pretty cool seeing that I can just get up the Trick Room whenever I want it. So, we're going to hop into another game. Here we go. Oh man, we're going up against Luke. Luke's 1926. 1926? I do not want to fight a 1926 person on my second game with this meme team. Okay, how are we going to deal against Luke? I think I can actually live the Lele Psychic on my Mimikyu, but I know I could with Oranguru. So if he knows that I want to go Oranguru, he might play a little bit different. If I were to, let's say, go Oranguru Lax, I think I get up my Trick Room. I don't think I can actually get away with going Oranguru Lax, though. I think I might have to go... I don't want to go Pikachu Coco either. I might go Coco. I think I'm going to go Coco Garchomp. Coco Garchomp. I just haven't actually fought all the really good teams yet. He's already locked in. Like, he already knows what to do against me. Okay, what if we just went Mimulax again? How do we lose here if we go Mimulax? What if we go Mimikyu? There's like 4 or 5 things this team can do that I haven't even told you guys all about yet. We're going to go Garchomp Coco. And we're going to be bringing Snorlax, and we're going to be bringing Oranguru, I think. This is the best shot that I got. I don't like this versus this team, just because, like, it's my second game. Going up against a 1926 player. We're still not even halfway through the season, so it's... This guy knows what he's doing. Luke always plays really well. I mean, you guys have seen him multiple times on this channel. So we'll see. I can't meme on this guy. You know, I can't flex on him very hard. So, Lele Kartana, so I'm thinking that's probably a Scarftana. And, actually, it might be Scarf Lele. It's really hard to say. I think that I'm in a good spot, though, because I have the Discharge. I have exactly what I need to be able to win this game. I can also switch out my Garchomp if I think he's going to just target it down. And it is a Scarf Lele. So we can see that it's Scarf because his terrain activated before my terrain. So we know that it's Scarf Lele. That's actually, like, a lot of really, really good information. That means that... Kartana's most likely Sash. I kind of want to protect with my Garchomp for a turn. But I can also be protecting with Coco. I can also just double protect. I can also switch in my Oranguru and go for it. I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to switch out Garchomp for Oranguru and just go for a Discharge. Because remember, Oranguru has telepathy, which means he's going to be able to avoid the damage from my teammate's attack. And I don't think that my Coco just gets bodied here. But I think he might just be Moonblasting that slot. And I'll let him Moonblast the Oranguru all, like, for days. That's fine with me. So Kartana's going for a Protect. I think that means that he's hitting the Coco. Let's see who he's Moonblasting. Please hit the Oranguru. Yes. Alright, cool. We can expect him to play standard. Alright, so Discharge is going to come on the board. It's going to hit that Lele. I would love, love, love to get a Paralyze. And that's why we're fishing for Discharge. Discharge is one of my favorite moves in the game. 30% chance to para, and we get it onto the top Lele. That is huge that we get that Discharge. So there's two things I can do. I can go for a... I think I'm actually just going to Discharge. I don't think I want to Trick Room him per se. I think I'm just going to Discharge and go for an Instruct. Note that if you see my Oranguru's attacks, I have After You, I have Trick Room, Instruct, and Foul Play. I could go for a Foul Play as well to KO the Lele. I think I'll just go for the Instruct, because I think I can still KO the Kartana through it. So we're going to Instruct onto our Coco. And we're going to Discharge again. So we're going to see what he switches out to. Kartana could be switching out to Driftbloom here. Looks like everyone's just staying in. Maybe he thinks he can KO my Oranguru. He can't KO my Coco this turn. And we can probably KO his... we can't pair the Kartana. Does he KO? No, he's hitting the wrong target. This thing has a Sash, and he didn't get it, and we paralyze the Lele, and we take all of these. These are definitely things that we take. So Coco is going to be able to get a second Discharge off. Remember, Oranguru avoids damage, and we already need a double KO. So another thing I could have went for this turn was the Trick Room. I could have Trick Roomed this guy. We cut the Lele, didn't need it. But if I Trick Roomed him, I could then After You my Coco into still using Discharge if I wanted to. So that is one of the reasons why I made this team. It's so versatile. It's kind of like a weird semi-room, but it can also just hard Trick Room people with like Mimilax. So we see Garchomp coming in here. Remember, we've already seen his Scarf. And Gigalith coming out. Garchomp and Gigalith. So we have to assume that Gigalith has Wide Guard. That is a very safe assumption to have. What do we have in the back? We have Snorlax, Craigasm, and Garchomp of our own. And we still haven't Z-moved. So what I think I want to do... I think I want to Trick Room him. And go for a D-Gleam. I mean, I could just go for, like, a double... I think I'm going to Trick Room and try and lax this guy. So we're going to go... Oranguru's going to Trick Room. And we're going to Dazzling Gleam. And you may be wondering, why are you Trick Rooming? Like, you're technically faster and all the other stuff like that. Well, my Garchomp's actually a lot slower than other random Chomps. And I have a Snorlax who's, like, slower than everything but the Gigalith. So he's Swords Dancing. No, I really hope that this doesn't... Actually, I think I just won. He hit Oranguru, no! No, I was good. Alright, we're fine. We're still fine. We can still Dazzling Gleam. But he could Wide Guard me. Oh, he's Orbed on his Gigalith. Alright, he's going to Protect next turn with his Garchomp. We know that he's going to Protect. So we're just going to send out Garchomp. Okay, how do I want to deal with this? We know that he's going to Protect. Or Wide Guard. Oh, this is so dangerous. He's just going to Wide Guard. So yeah, I'm going to Groundium Z that Gigalith and Hard Switch out my Coco. This might be a misplay, but I think I need to do it. I need to have a board where Coco can come in on that Garchomp without Sandstorm. There's the Protect. So it looks like he doesn't have Wide Guard, which means we just KO his Gigalith for free here. And those... Oh, he's protecting. Ah, dang it, I wish he just ate this. But no, this should be fine. Just kind of sucks. We just have to try our best to wait out this... Yeah, we just have to try and wait it out. Man. There's like 3 turns left of Sandstorm. I really wish I got that Trick Room up. I really wish that I did. I would have been so good. Coco didn't die, though. And I really agree with his double Protect. He wanted to block Volt Switch and keep me trapped in there. So I could definitely agree with those options. I mean, I have to Earthquake, right? How many turns left on this? 3 turns left. He could just Protect me again. Like, whenever I send the Coco back out. I think he's going to Groundium Z my Snorlax. kind of want to Swords Dance him back. My Garchomp is slower than his Garchomp, by the way. Just throwing that out there. You can see that I have a lot more HP than a normal Garchomp would. So I'm just thinking about my choices. Let's actually just do this for a turn. We're going to Protect with Garchomp, and we're actually just going to Earthquake with Snorlax. I'm going to try and KO that Gigalith, so my Garchomp can deal single target damage to his Garchomp. This also blocks like Dragon Claw if he has it, but I really think he's Tech Raging me. His Gigalith goes for a double Protect and actually freaking gets it. Can you believe it? And he goes for the Dragon Claw. We block those because we know that you're going for the Dragon Claw, but I can't believe he got a double Protect. I can't believe it. So our Snorlax is going to be able to get this off. And you may be wondering, why didn't you just Belly Drum? You had a free turn to Belly Drum. Yeah, I probably should have Belly Drummed, but this puts him within KO range for my my Earthquake. If I want to Earthquake. Alright, so Electric Terrain's gone. I kind of want to switch. There's 2 turns left. No, I think I'm good. I don't think he has the Wide Guard. I think if I go with Earthquake here, and double Earthquake should be able to get me the game win. Snorlax Earthquake can KO both of those, especially if he takes damage on his Garchomp. He's going for the Z move here. Z move is the correct play if he's targeting my Garchomp. If he's not targeting my Garchomp, he just loses to my Earthquake. So if he targets my Koko with that Z move, or sorry, if he targets my, I think I win either way. I really think that I win here. Let's see, he's hitting the Snorlax. So yeah, he just loses. He's going to eat an Earthquake from my Garchomp and probably go down, I would assume. He's going to be able to KO the Lax. Lax is peace. But I think I can get a double KO with Earthquake here. Please KO his Garchomp. I would love to be able to beat this guy with this meme team. Show me the money. And there we go. That's the money. We take those. And a very, very close game. Very, very close. But I got lucky. Remember, I went for the Parahacks on Lele. And I got it. And you might want to say that I was rewarded with luck, but he led with a Scarf Lele against a person that had another terrain. So he was potentially showing that he was Scarfed the whole time, which is definitely a misplay on his part. I don't think you should ever do that, because I wouldn't have went for that play if I didn't see that his Lele was faster than my Koko. I definitely would have went for it. I probably would have went for like a Protect play or something different. So I think he probably could have played that a little bit better, but we take those. We're going to hop into one more game because the first game was over very, very fast. We're going to hop into one more game because I want to play one more game with this team because it's actually really fun to play. Here we go. Alright, so we're going up against Koko, Feeny, Drifblim. So it looks like Drifblim like Koko or Drifblim Feeny, as well as Arcanine, Garchomp, and Ninetales. Alright. I think Koko's really good as a lead here. I think I might actually go Koko Pikachu. He has nothing to really stop fake outs, and remember, Pikachu has Lightning Rod, and I want to show you guys that Pikachu. Pikachu's faster than most of his Mons. The problem with Pikachu is that it can't really do anything against the Drifblim. Like, I could KO that thing, but that's about it. Maybe I should go with like a Trick Room teammate. So maybe an Oranguru as a teammate. That would only really be there to stop the Blim. What if I went Koko Mimikyu? That's not as good as Koko Oranguru. Koko Oranguru is like the play. How does he stop Koko Oranguru? I got an idea. Yeah, we're gonna go Koko Oranguru. I want to bring Pikachu. I know Pikachu could work here. I just know that it could. He has nothing to stop it, but I wanna try more Trick Room shenanigans. So that's what we're going for. I think I want to bring Garchomp as the last Mon, even though it's not great. Let's just look at this correctly. I don't have 10 seconds. I'll just lock in the Chomp. It's fine. Chomp's the big Z move. Alright, cool. Alright, so we're going with Koko Oranguru, and you may think that Oranguru, since I'm not running a Mental Herb, is susceptible to getting taunted. But I'm running Taunt on my Koko, so I can go taunt their taunt user, set up my Trick Room, and then you're like, why are you Trick Rooming? You have a Koko! Well, then I can just use After You on my Koko and still go for the Discharges or Dazzling Gleams. So there's a lot of options that I can actually do with this team. So like, let's say he eats Feeny. There's the Feeny, there's the Ninetales. I'm going to go Trick Room, Discharge, next turn After You Discharge, and I'm going to get the double KO. I'm probably going to... No, I'm not going to get a Para, but... you guys get the point. You guys get the idea. Let's see what he can actually do. I guess he can... he could roar me with that Ninetales, and I would be kind of fine if he roared me. It's not really the end of the world because his Ninetales isn't setting up an Aurora Veil if it's roaring. And I guess he could be like Moonblasting me with like a Specs Feeny. I don't really think it's the end of the world. It kind of sucks that we were waiting with our Sash user against Hail, but it's, you know, that's no big deal really. So we're just going to go for our Trick Room here. And we're just going to go for a Discharge. We can't paralyze anything because of Misty Train's up, but this is our biggest stabbed move. And I think that it's just probably still better to use this. Let's see if he switches in Garchomp. I'm really upset. I should have used Dazzling Gleam. I should have Dazzling Gleamed. But it's not the end of the world. So Discharge is going to come in here. Yeah, I'm upset. I should have Dazzling Gleam. I was going to talk about that. I was like, if there's no terrain boost, there's no reason to use Discharge. He goes for the Aurora Veil. It's still technically fine. I wonder if he's going to Tech Rage my Koko. Okay, I think we have to After You. I think I'm just going to kind of sit on this until it's time to use... I just want to get a free switch into Snorlax, because this is going to break our... yeah, this is going to break it right now. Okay, so we're going to go for the After You onto Koko. So Koko's... It's similar to the way Lilycole works. It's going to let Koko act at the same speed tiering as Oranguru, and Oranguru is definitely the slowest thing on the board. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. I just should have seen that coming. I really wish... If I Dazzling Gleamed here, I would have been in an amazing spot, because I would have been able to kill the Garchomp. Garchomp would have took like 60% and hail damage, and then the 30% from the Dazzling Gleam here. So going for the After You here, get a Dazzling Gleam off. It's not going to be doing a lot. Not at all, unless I get any crits. That's actually a lot on the Garchomp. That's a crit on the Garchomp, you see what I mean? So there's the Poison Jab. So we're going to be losing Koko, most likely. Yeah, we're going to lose him to Hail, and just the Blizzard. So cool, Koko goes down, and I'm actually really happy that Koko lived, because it means Oranguru is still taking that spread damage from the Blizzard, and it's going to let us have a clean bring-in with our Snorlax here. So let's see how we actually want to do this. Yeah, we're going to bring Snorlax in. I wonder if the Ninetales is going to straight Encore me right now. That would suck. We're just going to Foul Play the Garchomp, because we can. And we're just going to go for a Belly Drum. Hopefully this works. I don't really know if it will, but if it does, I should probably be able to win the game. There's not that much he actually has to compete like a Belly Drum Snorlax once I've popped off. I mean, I know he has the Aurora Veil, but I still think he's using a bunch of rather frail Pokemon, and I still have my Z-Move Garchomp in the back in case Feeny ever comes back out and Speed Tiers get reversed. So we're going to see. Going for the Belly Drum. I really hope I don't get Encored. Like, that would be the worst case scenario. And I'm pretty sure he's going to do it. Like, he has to know how this works. It almost makes me want to just attack him and go for, like, Instruct and go for, like, Double Earthquake. If he didn't have the Aurora Veil up, I would. So Foul Play is going to come in on the Garchomp. And note that Foul Play is the correct move to use on Oranguru over Psychic. It is definitely the correct play. It works great against Beast Boost Mons, Setup Mons. And he goes for a P-Jab. It looks like he might be... I don't think he's choiced, but whatever. We get our Citrus Berry off. Remember, I need this Citrus Berry. It's very important. And I kind of wish I Pinch Berried, but I'll take the Citrus. And he just goes for another Blizzard. I'm really happy. I totally got away with this, and I probably shouldn't have been able to get away with it. So how many turns we got left on TR? Probably 2. I'm thinking we got 2. That's fine. I'm probably gonna win now. This game, I think that I'm probably gonna be able to win. Let's just look at the board. There's 2 turns on Trick Room. Alright, so we're just going to Instruct Snorlax, and we're going to Earthquake. Actually, just let me make sure he has no flying types. He has the Drifblim, which he hasn't really used yet. Yeah, I'm just going to go for my Earthquake. And this is actually the main point of the team. You're supposed to use huge AoE moves with this juicy Snorlax. So Ninetales is going for Protect. It's going to be able to get a Protect off next turn too, but I think we're going to be fine here. The Snorlax is, remember, slower than Oranguru in the Trick Room, so we are going to be able to get like a double Earthquake in case we need to. And it's like a double +4 Earthquake. Like, that's the play. Like, that's the reason why this is good. So there we go. I kind of wish that I just used Recycle that turn. Like, I almost really, really wish that I used Recycle, but it's not the end of the world. We're just going to get to use a second Earthquake. So we take out the Chomp. Let's see what the Feeney's going to be able to do. It's probably just going to protect us. Probably just going to protect Betas. But we should be fine. More hail damage. This is the last turn of Trick Room. I might just Recycle and Hard Switch to Garchomp. How sick would that be? That'd be the sickest play. Nah, the Ninetales is going to attack again. Koko comes out. Koko has Protect. That's really sucks to see Koko because, like, I don't want to deal with that at all. But we are going to be able to KO the Ninetales, which means he's going to be taking away his terrain. Yeah, I think the correct play is just to instruct the Earthquake again. Coco's going to be protecting, but I need to respect the Ninetales. So yeah, this is the play. And this, if he tries to switch out Coco for Feeny or something weird, yeah, I'll take your KO on your Feeny. I'd rather actually KO the Feeny than the Ninetales, believe it or not. So I'll take this, and if Coco's not protecting, this game's over? This game's over if Coco's not protecting, but it probably is. There's the protect. So I'm thinking he's doing this because it's the safest way to only fodder one Mon. I'm guessing that's a Specs Feeny. He realizes it's not all that useful. So, and he's going to be able to send out Ninetales, and then it's Coco and Ninetales without the, you know... Oh, are we not going to be able to take out the Feeny? Holy moly, we're not! Wow, I really thought I was. I really thought that I'd be able to take that Feeny out. Looks like, the Aurora Veil is just too strong. Plus 6 lax. Can't even do it, but, that's fine. Yeah, we're not going to be able to take it out. Hail is finally deceased. Aurora Veil is gone. Twisted Dimensions return to normal. So he's going to be going for a Dazzling Gleam and like some sort of something this turn. We're just going to go for... We're going to try... There's a chance that Oranguru's faster than Feeny. It's not 100% chance. There's just a small chance. I'm going to try it. I'm going to just go for the same play. I don't know. He'd have to be Z-moving my Lax this turn, I think. Z-move... He could just Z-move my Lax, and that would suck so much. But, like, I have to do this. He doesn't have terrain. He's going for a D-Gleam. Alright, so it's going to be up to Feeny to KO my Lax. Specs Feeny... Oh, he didn't KO the Oranguru with the Dazzling Gleam! Oranguru's the bulkiest Pokemon in the world. Don't crit me. Oh, Craigasm. Look at the damage! The damage is about to be dealt. And we take these are things we take the biggest Earthquake. There's no more Aurora Veil. His fairy attacks were not strong enough to beat my full HP special defense Mons. And that is the most KO'd Coco I've ever seen in my life. I cannot believe this Oranguru is still on the board. It looks like it's probably, Z-move Coco. And he just decided to go for the D-Gleam there. I really think that it was Z-move Coco. Oh, dude, I should, you know what the coolest play would be here? I'm not going to do it. But if I was using Recycle, I could instruct Recycle and then get like a double Recycle to go back up to full and get another extra berry and then still use my Earthquake. That'd be pretty sick. I'm going to Trick Room here because that's definitely the play. And I can still lose, I think. Technically, he'd have to crit my Snorlax. It's going for the Blizzard. It's going to be able to kill the Oranguru, but remember, it's dealing the half damage to Snorlax. Don't crit me. And you can't freeze me because of your own Feeny terrain. And we take those with the biggest Earthquake. I cannot believe this team actually works. Like, I thought about it, and I saw a couple Mons that kind of worked like this. And I've been meaning to make an Oranguru team that works with, like, telepathy all season. But I think this is, like, definitely the best version of it that I've ever come up with. So, guys, let me know what you think about this team in the comments below. I know it's a ton of fun to play this team. I might even make a QR code for it once I actually perfect it. But let me know what you think about this team in the comments below, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.